Hi everybody, we are back today doing our second tutorial, and today we're going to go over the quilt sandwich. So I have my quilt top done today. So what we're going to do for the quilt sandwich is we're going to take this quilt top and then we're going to put a piece of backing and then we're going to put a piece of batting, and then that prepares the quilt to do the quilting part. All right, let's get started. So in our subscription box for the month of March, we received two 2-yard cuts for a backing. Most of us did, maybe all of us. So grab those, and for me, it was this beautiful blue and pink one. So grab both of those cuts. I'm gonna lay them out, and I'm gonna put right sides together. And I'm laying them out like long ways. And I'm gonna match up the salvages right here. And I'm gonna pin it all the way down this edge, and I'm gonna sew this all the way down. That way we'll have a piece big enough for our backing. Okay, so make sure you have a big open space. Lay out your quilt top. And then next, I'm going to tape it down on the edges. All right, now that the quilt top is taped down, we'll get our batting and roll it out and cut it to size. Okay, now that we have our batting cut to size, just to show you, it is overlapping quite a bit. I give myself about 4 to 5 inches. And then we're going to go ahead and put the backing that we just sewed together on top of all this. It's going to have a lot of overlapping, and sometimes I will flip this and keep straightening it until I get it nice and straight. Now, when I have a lot of overage, I will go ahead and trim that down. So I will trim about 1.5 feet off on this side. All right, so next what I do is I use a spray adhesive to bond the backing and the quilt top to the batting. You can always use pins, that's the more traditional way, but I use this quilt spray, and I will flip back the backing. So I will spray the batting, and then I will go ahead and smooth the backing back over the top. Okay, so make sure after you spray the adhesive that you smooth down the backing, and then you go ahead and iron. Now when you do the iron, you want to hold for a few seconds so that it bonds, and then move to the next section. And you're going to do that all throughout the whole backing. And then we'll flip it over and do that to the front. Okay, now I have flipped it over, and I'm going to do the same thing I did to the backing and to the front. I'm going to pull this down, go ahead and spray with my basting spray, and then I will smooth this back down, and then I will use my iron. So after I get this all trimmed up, I will go ahead and get this to the machine and do some free motion quilting.